Hi, my name is Jenny. I'm with Allied Arts Gallery at the Park. With me today is Felicia.
Hello.
We're going to be doing this fun program today. They're called Allied Art Bites. We're going to be creating little stacks of random materials, and you'll come and pick them up, and then everybody gets a blank playing card, and you take the materials and you can glue them on, paint, whatever supplies you have at home. And I'm excited to see what you're going to do today. We're just going to kind of make one, see what's in the bags. Sound good?
All right. I'm excited to see what goodies. And I didn't pack the bags. This is all
It's a
new.
surprise.
Yeah, it's a surprise. And so this is the card that is painted on both sides. That'll be nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we're just gonna create and play around, I think. And I'll show you what I have in my bag. There's a little piece of foam. Do you know what these are?
It's actually drywall tape.
All right, so
yeah.
drywall tape. We can do some drywall. Tissue paper.
I'll just keep that for good. Okay, so I have some little, it looks kind of like scrapbooking supplies. These are little sunglasses I might have to share with you.
Yeah, I'd trade you.
I got a doily too. Oh, the same one. Oh, let's have a doily off. I got glitter glue, lots of ribbon. Let's see. So there really are no rules with this. So if you don't want to use something that's in the bag, that's all right too. Ooh, I got this really fancy puncher, a stamp thing. I'm excited. Washi tape with little puppies on it and an oil pastel. All right, well, let's get started. So if you have a pair of scissors at home, that would be great. If you have paint, anything kind of lying about, anything to make a mark or a dot.
What's this?
You know what? This is leftover makeup, which you can use as a pigment and kind of smear around. So using everyday objects you wouldn't even think about, like this is an old sponge, and you could kind of smear some paint or a stat pad on it. Oh yeah, that's a makeup sponge. Yeah, that you could kind of dip. If you don't have any paintbrushes or anything, you can just squirt a little bit of paint on there. Just a little bit of paint down there, and then I'm gonna lay down that textured tape. Ta-da! And can you see how it makes a cool design like that? Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, I'm copying you a little bit with that same
Ooh, I
tape.
love your technique.
And I took your eyeshadow idea and then patting it in there. And I guess I could use the makeup brush, but we can get a little messy.
It's fun to get messy. We really want a photo of you holding it, and we want you to hashtag or share to our Facebook page at #AlliedArtBites, or visit our website at www.galleryatthepark.org, because we want to show off your awesome creativity. There really isn't a deadline for this. You can kind of submit it when you can, but it helps to show off your awesome creativity and what you can do with it. Because everybody's is going to look completely different, because everybody's got different art supplies.
Well, and I think it's a fun challenge to try to figure out what to do with some of these things.
Absolutely, because they're very random. Like there's no right or wrong. The nice thing is once one side dries, then you can flip to the other side and
yay! So mine's a little bit more like bluish, but also has the yellow. So it's playing with some warm colors and cool colors for you guys. There's your art terms. Do you know which colors are warm colors and cool colors?
yeah.
Red, orange, purple. So warm colors, I don't have a color wheel, but warm colors are red, yellow, orange when you think of the sun. Right. And cool colors are more when you think of ice and water. So your purples, your blues, and even this gray and green could be considered a cool color.
To be honest, Felicia's basically my inspiration for this whole project, because she started at the beginning of this an artist trading card art project.
Awesome, yeah.
Yeah. And how many people did you get involved in that?
Oh man, we had like 11 or 12 that ended up doing it. It might have been more.
Yeah, it was fantastic. They're like, they're called artist trading cards?
Yeah, ATCs for sure.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And I know that a few of my friends participated. It really gave them something to do and look forward to. Yeah, because sometimes when you know, there's big changes, you feel like you've lost your footing, and to have something to focus in on that's positive, and the fact that you get to trade them, it brings people joy. So
Well, it was a lot of fun because there were artists from Washington, but also artists from Wyoming and all over the U.S. that joined in.
yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're at this doily, and Felicia has a doily too. Do you have any ideas on what we're gonna do with this?
What? I was thinking using it similar to the drywall paper and either making a stamp out of it or...
Ooh, a stamp. That's a really good idea. Yeah.
So I'm gonna take some paint and kind of play around actually on this sponge.
Good. How about that? I like how we both have the same items and yet it's gonna be so different.
Yeah, absolutely.
What else could we do with buttons, you think?
It could be fun if we have string to tie them,
That's a good idea.
hang them with it.
Ooh, that's a really good idea. What if I kind of drag
Oh,
this
this
through
would actually work.
Oh, look
I
at that
do
string.
have
I
string.
really like that string. That's
So we could
fun.
hang it. Yeah, I think I might do that.
Okay, this button, where you just kind of have to move it around and well, that's easy enough. Ta-da! That's where this button's gonna live. There we go. What do you think?
I love it. I like the green color. That's nice.
Yeah, normally I don't really use green too much unless I'm painting a tree or leaves, but it's not the color that I usually gravitate towards. But now that teal's involved, I guess it's greenish blue, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think?
Well, and so those of you at home, so you know, there's been a lot of effort taken to keep you guys safe. We are standing apart as much as possible.
Right.
We had masks on before all of the filming.
Yes.
But you can't hear us if we keep them on for the whole part. Also, would you tell them the process of filling the bags? It sounds like you guys did a lot.
Yeah, we took extreme measures. Like we had gloves on, masks on the whole entire time. We got the materials. We actually let all of the materials sit for 14 days just to
Wow.
make sure they were sanitized. They didn't have any issues. And then we had gloves and masks on the entire time we were filling them.
See.
Has a paper plate. It's kind of like a stamp pad with the paint. Ooh,
So
that's
let's
cool.
see
I love that texture.
if we can get it. Yeah, so maybe I'll use it just as a stamp instead of trying to get the pattern. I'm not sure.
We'll see. It's all about experimenting.
Actually, I think I like it better with the paint on it.
On the doily. Ooh,
Yeah.
that looks really good.
And so I'm just rubbing off the excess paint. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna get
That
more.
looks fantastic.
I really like that.
That's really great.
So we'll get the paint off of it. And maybe not the yellow, we'll see. It's all play right now.
Right, absolutely.
I think whenever
Next
you-
thing,
Oh, go ahead.
you can always just dry it and do something else with it, right?
Absolutely. And whenever you have stuff you haven't worked with, I think you have to play with it. Because otherwise, I was telling my niece one time, we were doing a Wreck This journal with, and one of the pages said draw with glue. And I remember she's like, I don't know how to draw with glue. And I'm like, nobody does.
Nobody does.
We're just gonna play. We're gonna do it and see what we get. And I think she really learned to just kind of be free and play with her art.
Right. I really like those breakfast journals because there's so much you
Yes.
can do. Give away, what did they, it's stickers, fruit stickers. You
Yes.
collect all of them over a period of time. I think that's so fun.
And I always stick fruit stickers on something. And so my husband gets mad at me. And so it was great to have a paper for them.
It's fun to play. My kids, I think it's funnier than they probably think it is, but I hide googly eyes all over the house and have them find them in random cupboards or in the fridge. I just randomly stick an eye. Yeah,
That's really funny.
yeah. Goofball mom art teacher. Googly eyed? Yeah.
Googly-eyed?
I'll just
What
keep
do you
that for
have?
good. Okay, so